Welcome to Clay Shooting TV. Each week we're going to bring you news and views from the world of clay shooting. We will also bring you exclusive programming from some of the majors. We will have daily updates, such as the updates we gave you for the World English Sporting earlier this month. In this programme we're going to go to Hunsbury shooting. We're also going to go to Westfields, where we catch up with Steve Lovett and ask him about his plans for the Classic. We also have news and views from the weekend, some of the results from overseas and also in the UK. So make sure you stay tuned each week for all the exclusive updates. Steve, how are the preparations coming for the Classic?
Really good. All the grass is mowed, cages are built, traps are out on half of the course, the other half are going out this week. All the targets are planned.
And what can people expect? Are you going to tell us?
I'm not going to tell you exactly. No, of course I'm not. It's going to be variety. There's going to, what is it? 24 stands. Variety. Everything will be different.
Okay. And then is there still spaces for people to book in?
There's still places. Apparently, Alison's put all the squads out on the internet and on the app and everything else.
Yeah.
So there's slots there to be filled, but it's filling nicely. I think we're up to 800, something like that at the moment.
Right, okay, so, and you're hoping to push on a little bit more from that?
Yeah, another 100 would be nice.
Yep.
Make a better atmosphere for every day.
And how exciting is it for you to have the Classic and be able to put it on?
Yeah, I've probably said to you before, the Classic is the first big major I shot probably 12, 13 years ago. And for us to host it, it's a great honour. Really looking forward to it. Excellent.
And everything you hope is going all right with the weather?
Hey, this will be glorious, wouldn't it? 3 weeks of this now, I could cope with it.
So here we are in Warwickshire. We've come to Hunsbury Shooting School's first 100 registered. It's actually a greenfield site just down the road from their shooting school. So we're going to have a look around and see how this first 100 goes for them. So Nick, glorious day. This is your first 100 registered at a new place just down the road from your ground. What was the motivation about this?
So basically my business was based on competition shooting when I first started, and sadly that was a detriment of our problem with the noise, with the volume of people. We were getting sort of 200 to 300 people on Sunday. And we then had a few issues with the planners, which then prevented us from being able to shoot any competitions. And we successfully got planning a year ago to regularise what we were up to at home, so allowing us to shoot Monday to Saturday, and prohibiting us from doing any competitions. And so we've now got quite a nice shooting lodge and shooting school, and my passion's been competitive shooting, and it's allowed me to basically hopefully bring back the other arm of the business, which is the competitions, which I really enjoy setting up.
And so with this being your first 100, are you going to run them on a regular basis?
Yeah, our plan is we're going to do 2 a month up until September, and if we do get a successful following, we will look at putting hard standing in to get down here, because in the winter months it does get very wet. And so basically it wouldn't stand running competition events in the winter at the moment, but if we have a good following, then we will be looking at doing two a month.
And for you, this is just down the road from your ground, isn't it?
Yeah, this is just 8 miles away from Hunsbury shooting. So you know, it hopefully works hand in hand with quite a lot of our clients that come to us and want to go and shoot competitively.
At the prestigious IPC Shooting Industry Awards last week, there were a number of key awards for the clay shooting industry. William Powell won the Best Gun Shop. The Browning 725 was one of the winners in the shotgun category. Game Ball were also winners on the night. They were actually winners with their game cartridge, which is the extension of the Black Gold. It's the Black Gold with the wool wad, which has proved a real hit through the game season. My clay shooting record was a runner-up in the shooting accessory category. The uniqueness of this, though, was it's the first time that a software product has actually been recognised within that category. E.J. Churchill's were the winners of the Best Shooting Ground. An upcoming event is the R&K Stockcraft Open Day, which will feature on Saturday the 14th of June. R&K has been in existence for over 30 years and has recently been acquired by Wayne and Catherine Gibbard. The open day will have something for all of the family, but it will also give those interested in clay shooting the chance to try the very latest in the guns from all the leading manufacturers. For more information, make sure you go to their website. Here are some of the key results from the weekend. At the West Midlands Shooting Ground, where the Benelli was held, John Lee won a 10th shoot-off with Carl Bloxham to win the title. At Westfields, Steve Lovett put 120 birder on, and this was won by Richard Bunning, with Adam Cork second and A.D. Johnson third. At Hornet, John Kendall won the Continental Challenge Cup for the 100 bird Fitask. John shot an impressive 94. At the UK Olympic Trap Championships, the ladies' winner was Abby Burton and the men's winner was Ed Ling. Later this year, Abby and Ed are to be married, so it was a very congenial result. We caught up with Abby earlier this year to find out a little bit more about her.
I got into the sport through my grandfather, who was a gamekeeper, so I was brought up with shooting. Starting off first of all with a little 410 and then went on to a 20 bore, and now I'm on to a 12 bore. Proceeded first of all with lessons on clays and then went on to trials for GB, made it as a junior athlete, and now I'm obviously into my seniors.
At the Hungarian Fitask Grand Prix, it was a British win in both the men's and the ladies, with George Digweed taking the men's title and Cheryl Hall the ladies. In next week's programme, we will be bringing you news and views from the world of clay shooting. We have an exclusive interview with Paul Chaplow, who makes history with his 100th 100 300 in Down the Line. We will also have coverage from the Krieghoff at Midwell Shooting Ground, and also extended coverage from the English Sporting at Southdown.
So here we are in these splendid settings of West Wickham Park. This will be the scene of the Super 6 final for the World English Sporting Championships 2014. 6 of the best shooters in the world will shoot off for the ultimate accolade to be crowned the World Sporting Champion 2014. It's the first and the second. Another straighted stand. Another contender here from yesterday, Bill Maguire. Bill's been there, seen it all before. Again, takes that breath in.